This is Life with Marlene, your Florida vlogger. So we're just gonna chit chat and see how you guys are doing. I'll see how you guys are doing in the comment section. Um, I don't have anything really in particular to talk about. Just wanted to see how you're doing. How is your life going? And is everything okay with you guys? Here in Florida, the weather has been uh, as usual, unpredictable. Let's see. I just saw somebody come in. Let's see. Hey, Life with the Mayhams. How are you doing? Welcome in. How's life going, everybody? For myself, the weather here in Florida has been so strange. It's been kind of overcast in the mornings, and then it gets blazing hot, and then in the evenings it gets cool. Like in the evening for us, 60s is cool. So we have like in the mornings like 50s, and then during the day around 70s, and then gets 60s at night. But I think probably in the next week or so, we're going to go into full winter, which is going to start dropping like 50s and 40s like it usually is. January, February, March are the coldest months in Florida. Um, I know some people don't believe it. They think that it's hot all year in Florida, and it's not. In yeah, like December, January, February, sometimes a little bit into March, we have like 50s, and when it really gets cold, it has been 40s. So I think one time, probably 15 years ago, it got to be in the 30s, which it was really cold for us. So that's what is going on in my world. Just hanging out with you guys for a little while, and wanted to see how you guys were doing. Did not feel like being on camera, so I'm not going to be on camera because I got a hair mask on right now on my hair, and I'm trying to do some things with my clothing. I had said earlier on one of my other channels that I was decluttering my closet a little bit earlier, and that turned out to be like an almost all day occurrence. And I had to take a break from it and get some food, and I'm here. And finally, my closet is, I would say, probably about 50% decluttered, and I still got some clothes to go through and then get rid of. I don't like going into the new year with a cluttered space. I like to have my closet decluttered. I like everywhere to be clean. And during the week, I'm going to be going through and doing a full deep cleaning, cleaning off my windowsill, the blades, the shade blades, and washing my curtains and all that stuff. I like to do that at least a little bit during the year. And hey Joe, how are you doing? Hey Realist, how are you guys doing? You guys doing amazing? I hope you guys are. I'm just chilling. I just wanted to pop in and conversate for a little bit. I haven't really been chit chatting that much on this channel. I've been grinding so very hard for my watch time, and I'm not that far away. I'm at the point right now where I am about maybe I have about 450 watch time hours to go. I think last time I checked, I had like 35, 35:20 or something like that. So I'm almost there, and I just feel like I'm feeling exhausted with this grind, trying to get the watch time. I'm literally exhausted, and I just feel like I don't want to do it anymore, but I just need to step away and relax a little bit. I don't want to give up after all the hard work and all the people who have helped and supported me. But you guys know, who are content creators, that the grind of watch time is never ending. But I just want to let you guys know how I was feeling, because how I'm feeling is real. It's a real thing. Yes, hit the like button. Yeah, it's a grind. Hey, Sirius, how are you doing? Yeah, Joe, yeah, I just, you guys know that I always keep it real. I say what's on my mind. I don't know what other people are talking about. Oh, it was so easy to get my watch time. They know that that's a lie. It's garbage. It's a grind. It's a hustle to get your watch time, and it has been a grind. I think it's been about 4 to 5 months that I have been seriously working on my watch time, and I'm almost there. Thanks to so many people who have been so supportive. I know there's a lot of people that don't like my looping streams, but hey, it is what it is. That's what I say. It is what it is. Those Some people don't like when I do my looping streams, but I wouldn't have to do looping streams if people would watch videos in full. But people don't do that. So here we are. I need to get my watch time, so I'm going to do what I got to do over here. But I just wanted to tell you guys that I'm starting to feel I'm starting to feel it, because I've been grinding hard for the past 3.5 months or so. And not just me, I've had people who have been very supportive and all of that. But I mean, me being consistent and persistent and doing what I need to do over here. But I don't know. I may take a few days off next week so I can refresh myself. But right now, I just feel like I want to throw in the towel. But I know I'll get myself together. I need to probably talk to my mentor and my friends and things like that and hang out. I've been doing too much on this app, so maybe I just need to give myself a break for a little bit and then reconvene. But being a content creator ain't easy. All my content creators know that. All you guys know that. Yeah, but anyways, how was everybody's Saturday? How was everybody's weekend? I hope it's going well for everybody. Do you guys do anything fun this weekend? Yes. Blessings. It's going to be a new year. I can't believe it's going to be a new year on Thursday. So, blessings for that to each and every one of my GEMS family. Thanks for your support in 2025. We're going into 2026, and it's going to be nothing but great things that's going to be happening. And not only my life, but yours as well, because you guys are gems. And I called you guys gems because I treasure each and every one of you. And I want you guys to succeed and to live your life and all of that stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to have to try. I got to get grinding on my channel. Joe, the thing about it is, we can't do these things until we're ready. I've had this channel probably 2 going into 3 years, and it hasn't been until the last maybe 5 or 6 months before, since I've been like serious, like, I was like going live, putting up videos, but I mean, like, I was like, 6 months ago, it's like, I want to be monetized. So here we are. And I know that eventually, maybe in the next 2 months, maybe three tops, that I'll have it. Um, but it's a hustle. It's a grind. Yeah. Yes, honey. It's gonna come through. Yeah, it's gonna come through. I know it's gonna come through, guys. But everybody who's content creators know about the grind of making content. And you know, just like my mentor always says, the times where you don't want to, to do your videos, and the times you don't want to edit or you don't want to put up your stuff, do it anyways. And I have found that to be the case when I really don't feel like it. And those who rock with me really hard that come through on my streams, Realist, Sirius, James, Nate, um, always that girl, Geo, not that you know others don't support, but I mean you guys are my ride or dies, always there almost every time I open up a live. You guys know the times where I'm not really into doing a stream that night, and I'll just start it and say hi and I go to bed. And I gotta really clap for you guys that you guys still come through and you guys stay, or you leave a device in there while it loops overnight. I got to thank you guys for that, because, like I said, I can't do this without you guys. So I thank you all. Yes, yes, yes. Lisa is that's my girl too. Joe, everybody's girl. Rilla says you just ate. Rilla, what did you eat? Did you get wings again? Did you get wings again? I remember last time you said you wanted wings. Sierra says, I'm not a content creator, but I'm behind the scenes. I know the grind is real and the hard work pays off. You will see the results. Yes. hmm Why don't I see Lisa's channel? What am I missing? I don't see Lisa. I don't see her channel here. I don't know. Oh, here it is. There's Lisa. Hey, Lisa. You were at the bottom. Okay. Um, Joe says, I hear you and I manage another channel, so I know the grind is real. Yes, it is, Joe. Realist says, difference between subscribers and supporters, long as we remember that. Yeah. And that's the thing that I always remind myself of that too. Like real talk, a person can be subscribed to you, but they're not supportive. It's like, yeah, you can do that nice thing of hitting that button because, yes, as content creators, we want to grow. But if you're not watching the content, if you're not supporting the stream, like really supporting, and I'm not talking about that fake support that people do, like, hey, passing through with a like. No, that's that's not giving support to a creator because um, I've been reading a lot from the community guidelines and things like that, and people are always going to do what they want to do, but one thing, just like Arilla says, is I recognize the difference between a person who's a subscriber and a person who really supports me, and either way, I'm going to keep doing me and working on some great things moving forward for 2026. I've been reaching out to some companies. I'm trying to get some collaborations and sponsorships over here because we're trying to get out in these streets and be living. This channel's called Life with Marlene, so I want to be showing you guys some like real life stuff. And like I said before, I'm not bringing motivation to this channel anymore. If you guys want motivation, you have to go to my motivation channel. Just like my mentor says when she slapped me on my hand. And so that's how that's going to go. But I'm trying to work on some real, like, making my vlogs moving forward are going to be more raw and uncut. Yeah, here or there, I'm gonna have like my Florida vlogs and things like that. But I mean, when I'm gonna be talking about my life, talking about everything and everything. I mean, everything that's going on in my life. You guys know that I have my plan for my retirement. I have my plan for, my life and some things that I want to do moving forward and taking Marlene Motivates on the road to start my tours for my motivational speaking. So I got some things that's on the docket, but I got to clear some stuff up and honestly save some money because doing, touring, everything costs money. Um, Buying new equipment so I can have crisper audio, that takes money. Touring takes money, it's hotels, it's planes, it's plane tickets, it's all of it, the full thing. So just if you guys were scratching your head wondering what Marlene is doing, I'm not just doing this, hey, hit the button, or just doing looping just because. I'm working on some things in the background so I can really make this channel what it's meant to be. When I first started this channel, to be honest with you guys, I really didn't know what I was doing. I think I first started off this channel as Marlene Reviews, and then I shifted it to Marlene TV, and then here we are with Life with Marlene. And I think Life with Marlene is going to be a permanent. I don't see myself ever changing that, and I'm grateful for the idea for my channel name came from J Luck Blog. So shout out to you, sis. Let's see what I miss here in the comments. Real says, I figured that out a long time ago. Right. Sir says, I've said that so many times before. Yeah, it is what it is, right? It ain't what you expect, what you give. They forget about that. Yeah, and the thing about it, realist, is I've been taking my time, I've been paying attention, and I've been much happier. I've been pulling back from a lot of things, not just social media, but in my real life, because if you really want your life to be amazing, I have to make it amazing. So I need to be putting things into the things that is important to me, and some, I've got some comments, I've got some emails from people like, where you at? And it's not that I don't support people anymore, but I'm just going to be real that I support people who support me. And that's just what it is. And that's how it's going to be moving forward. If I don't see you, if you're not present, um, that's how it's going to be. And especially as this channel grows, as I get busy with being on tour and things like that, or making my audiobooks and things like that, that I'm trying to really work on my brand. I'm probably not going to be able to be present in lives and things like that, like I am right now, because right now I'm just in this planning stage of doing my YouTube and getting it monetized. And then when that's out the way, that's when it's like now the real work is going to begin. And I was talking to a few people, as well as my mentors, and I'm thinking about adding some things and taking some things away from this channel, because, like, to be honest, when I put up vlogs, I don't see people watching them, so I don't know how much vlogs I'm going to be doing moving forward. I'm not sure about that. I'm going to be putting up what gets watched, and I'm going to keep it like that. I'll be doing some things in the next few weeks to see what you guys like, and the things that don't get viewed, it's not going to be revisited. You know, I learned a long time ago that you don't have time to waste. You got to see what works. If it's not working, you just say, oh, well, and you move on. So that's that in a nutshell. And I got some things coming up that I'm very excited about. Like I said a little bit earlier, working on my branding and doing some sponsorships and collaborating. The things that I was looking at when I looked in my back. Oh, hey, Lara, how are you doing? When I looked in my back office, and I looked at the views and what you guys like, I see over here that you guys love my hotel reviews, and also you love my food stuff. So that got me thinking about some things that I do like to do. You guys may not know. Little known fact is that I do love to bake. I am a very good baker. So I have also thought about shifting some of that content in here and doing more. Maybe doing some vlogs, chit chatting about all kinds of crazy stuff. Maybe doing some story times about my life and things like that with the beautiful scenery in the background, or maybe some driving videos, things like that, where, maybe bring that to you. I don't know. This is a testing phase. I'm trying to test some things out to see what I like and what you like. Let's see what I missed here. Yeah. So, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing tonight? Shout out to my gems. Shout out to the gems. Shout out to Lisa and Joe and Realist. And hey, James, how are you doing? And Lara. Shout out to my ride or dies that always come through and support me. I gotta thank you guys so much. And my girl, always that girl. She's always there supporting me in the background and chit chatting with me through emails. And you guys know my home girl, my home slice, my ace Boone Coon GO. That's my girl. So I gotta thank you guys. I give praise where praise is due, and I thank you guys. So what were we talking about? Not really much of anything tonight. We're just shooting the breeze, and I'm getting a few things off my chest, talking about some stuff. I'm doing okay, James. I can't tell you guys. That was Sirius was there in my other stream on my other channel. I started this. I attempted to declutter my closet, which I don't think that was a good idea. Honestly, serious, that was not a good idea for me to do that. So I started it. I took some clothes out my closet, and then you know how like you take the clothes out of the closet, and then you're like, do I like these clothes? Do I not like? So I was just sitting at this big mound of clothes and contemplating, am I gonna ever wear this? Some clothes like still has tags on. It's like, oh my goodness, like you girl, you're wasting money. And then I finally got busy and washed some clothes. I had my lunch, and here I sit again now with this big mound of clean clothes. And I just feel like taking it all and putting it in a big garbage bag and dropping it off at the DV shelter. To be honest with you guys, I feel like I did all that decluttering to see what I want to keep and not keep. And right now, I just feel like not keeping any of it. That's that's typical Marlene behavior. If you guys don't know, I'll say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna dry clean that, and then I'm gonna iron this," and then I'm like, "Oh, mm, yeah, scrap the whole plan. Let's just get rid of anything, everything." Right? Typical Marlene. Let's see. Oh Lord, what happened? Serious, I told you. I told you what happened. Okay. So, on my other channel, Just Relax, I was I was like woke up like all this energy. I was like gung ho, yes, we're gonna do this, girl. We're gonna do this. So I started taking all the clothes that was all pushed to the back of the closet, the clothes that is found folded up, clothes that still has tags on it. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep it real. We all do it. All this clothes that still has tags on it that you haven't worn, that you say you were going to wear all year, and here we are at the end of the year, and it has never been worn. And then you contemplate, you start adding up how much money did I waste this year. Anywho, then after I took all those clothes and pushed it out, and then organize the clothes, put it back in categories: tops, blouses, pants, jeans, whatever, etc. Then I look at these three big mounds of clothes. Yes, I said three. One, two, three big mounds of clothes, and then I had to decide what is to keep and what is to throw in the garbage and what just doesn't fit and what is, yeah. So after I did all of that and the clothes are washed, now I'm here with all of these clean clothes, and I think I'm just going to take them all and put it in a big black garbage bag and give it to the DV shelter. So I spent 4 to 5 hours of my life decluttering and contemplating to just wind up getting rid of it all. Nah, that's life, right? Live and learn. It's what it is. But I'm glad I'm gonna help somebody, bless some ladies with some gently used clothing and some other stuff that I don't even need, like packs of socks and sweaters and things like that. So, or some dresses and things like that that I really haven't worn, not gonna wear, and maybe I'll throw in some stuff, stop by Walmart or Target and purchase some nice smell good stuff like body wash and skin cream and razors, things that ladies like to have, and put that with the stuff and drop that off. I'll probably do that on Monday before I head to work. So that's the plan, guys. I'm here just chatting you guys' ear off. Yes. Lara says cleaning and fixing my clothes and old gone new clothes. Oh, you lost weight? You lost weight? Mhm. Serious, I did not procrastinate. I did not procrastinate. Serious. I did it. I did everything that I was supposed to do. I all I have to do left now is take the clothes that I'm going to give away and put it in the two garbage bags. I washed, I folded, I put it away in the drawer, and now I have this pile of clothes that needs to be ironed, which I don't want to do. So I'm thinking about getting rid of that stuff. Isn't that terrible that I would rather give the clothes away than iron it? Meh. Another typical Marlene. Yeah, that's what it is. That is what it is. Let's see. Rilla says, you believe in New Year's resolutions? No, Rilla, I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. I just believe that, no, in having a plan and then doing the best that you can, because with all of that stuff about having resolutions and goals, now it's no throwing no shade to anybody, but personally, I don't believe in it. I just believe in, having goals, having some things on your docket that you want to do, your go to, what you can do, what you hope you can do, and then what the real life will do. And I'm not too hard on myself, but I am definitely a go getter, as you guys know. Um, I really don't know how to stay still. It's not in me. I don't know how to stay still. I have to be doing something. And I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm learning to slow down. I'm learning to do some things for me. And I feel like I'm doing much better than I was before, where I used to spend like literally wake up at 4 a.m. and start like scrubbing my floors, cleaning my grout in the bathroom, in the tiles, all throughout the house, and washing the windows. And yeah, I was really out of control on my day off. My days off were cleaning, and I don't do that anymore. Now I balance it and take care of a little bit at a time instead of spending a whole day cleaning. So I'm doing better, and I'm proud of myself. Yep. Yes, realist. Everybody is different. Sarah says, I messaged that before you started telling us telling us what happened. Exactly. James says, now you're gonna have a lot of empty room. I do. I feel ashamed to say out of, and I don't have like this big walk-in closet or anything like that. It's just a regular, I would say an average size closet that most people have, a standard closet. And since I got rid of all those clothes, I feel like, you know how like you pull the door from one side to the other. I've all of the clothes on the right side now. It's empty. So now I feel like, should I be going shopping now? I know. I know. My mentor would be saying, "No, you don't go shopping. No, you don't." But I really feel like I got an itch feeling like I need to go shopping tomorrow. Lord have mercy. Help me, help me. Right. Realist says, I respect that answer. Thanks, realist. As Sarah says, unrealistic expectations. What do you mean, serious? I am realistic. I am realistic in my answer of that. I do. I feel like going shopping. Realist, you know, I keep it real over here. I do. I just decluttered, and now because I have all this space on the right side, I feel like I probably should be buying some jeans or shoes or at least a purse, right? No? I know, because my mentor listens to my stuff, and I know I'm going to get a long, detailed email, and she's going to be saying no, 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 and no, because we have goals. So I know I'm going to be in big trouble. I'm going to be in big trouble on Monday. I know that already. And and hi, I know you're going to be listening. Hey. Oh, she's going to put my head on the guillotine. Mm, it's not going to be good for me on Monday morning. Yep. Help us all, realists. Help us all. Sarah says some people put too much pressure on themselves when they make these unrealistic promises. Yeah, I know. So that's why I'm not doing anymore. I've stopped, and tomorrow I'm gonna go and get myself some of those um, dry garbage bags and fold up these clothes and probably buy like I said what I was gonna buy. You know, body wash and some other nice smell goods and some nice things that probably some of these ladies that are in the DV shelter um can't can't afford, maybe because they don't have the money or whatever situation. um buy some razors and some treats, even things like some snacks, maybe some some sodas and candy and chips and things like that. Just a way of giving back. I think that that's nice to do. I like to do that at the end of the year. Do a little give back. I'm not a rich person, but I also know that I'm a blessed person. So, because I'm blessed, I like to bless other people. And it's not nothing crazy, but I feel like if everybody could throw a $20 worth of items to whatever their favorite cause that they are, supporting, and help somebody out, just a little, sprinkle a little love if you can to somebody. And I understand that some people right now, money is tight and they're not able to, but if you can, if it's in the power of your hand and you can do something, even if it's $1, something like that, simple. It doesn't have to be where you go and blow blow your horn and announce it to the world, everything that you're going to do. But if you can, try to. And if you can't, that's good too. There's always volunteers that are needed. I always have said that time is one of the most precious commodities, and if you can volunteer your time just to hang out with someone who's disadvantaged, like somebody who's homeless, or maybe being a mentor to a kid, or maybe to another woman or another man that has been where you have been, but you've elevated and grown through that, why not? Do it if you can. I'm just saying, just trying to give some support. Let's see. James says, just because it's empty doesn't mean you have to fill it back up right away. James, you throwing some arrows? You shooting some arrows over at me? I feel like you've been talking to my mentor, James. Okay, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Sierra says, Marlene, I was talking about those unrealistic expectations of those New Year's resolutions. Yeah. I always say to each his or her own. I'm a respectful person. And some people, New Year's resolutions works for them. But for me, what works for me is um, uh, seeing things happen. Like, I am a person that I thrive with 30-day goals. That's where I thrive. Hey, Olivers, how are you doing? Welcome, my friend. Um, that that 30-day goals, that's where Marlene thrives. I think everybody has to find their thing. Some people thrive in goals that's longer, like 60 days, 90 days, 6 months, a year. I do better when I see that I have a plan and then I see the benefit from it. Like, okay, I sacrificed for 30 days and here is what I gained from it. That's that's where I thrive in the 30-day goal. But everybody's different. But I just encourage everybody to do something, whatever it is that you want to do. Please do something. I don't want to see any of my gems family just not doing anything in life, whatever it is. Even if you only do one thing for the year, that's one more thing that you would do if than if you did nothing. And that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing about life is giving yourself the permission to not make excuses and to go for it, but also being balanced. And that, I feel like for me, that's always been my problem is balance. Because I've always been, since I've been a little kid, I've always been an overachiever. Always. Um, always have been, I wouldn't say a perfectionist, but I like things how I like them, and that's just how it's going to be. But I am trying to do better and making sure that I make time for me, for my mental health, making time for friends and laughter and my personal care. And, you know, it's about balance in this life. And the older that I'm getting, the more mature I'm getting, the more that I'm getting healed, the more that I am handling my business and also minding my business. I don't mean like poking my nose in other people's business, but I mean minding my own business. Like, what does Marlene want to do? And then going for it. Since I've been doing that, I have been so much happier, not worrying about what other people think I should be doing and trying to please them and all of that stuff because the rest is absolutely ridiculous. Hey Miss Kim, how are you doing? Yes, 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 yes. Yes, thank you guys so much for your comments. Yes, good evening to you, Olivers. Um, let's see what I missed. What I missed. Miss Kim, how are you doing? Welcome in, guys. What are you all up to? And thank you so much for hanging out with me for this. What did I say I was going to do 45 minutes? Yeah. So I'm just trying to hang out and chat with you guys. I'm going to try to do this from time to time, but you guys know that Marlene is focused and all of that. I think I just missed a comment. Miss Kim says, right, I don't need your validation. And that thing right there, that validation stuff, that used to mess me up for so many years. Waiting for validation from my siblings and my parents and my friends and everybody else in my world and the people that I cared about. And I think on some level, we all want people to say, you're doing an amazing job. I'm proud of you. And, you're doing this and you're doing that. I think every human being, if you're going to be real, if you're going to be an honest person, we all want people to say they're proud of us and we're doing an amazing job. But some people don't have the bandwidth, they don't care about us at all, if anything. And that's just what it is. And the more that I have been, you know, on my healing journey, which I talk about on my other channel, Love Marlene 411, the more that I have been healing from expectations, validations, preconceived notions, all of that, yada, yada. Since I've been healing from that, I have been a better me. My mental health has improved, and yeah, and I'm getting things done instead of waiting and asking, should I do that? Do you like that? Or do you think I can do it? So I stopped second guessing myself and I got more into, is this what I should be doing? Or am I trying to do this because other people are doing it? So that has been a thing, since after losing my parents and stuff. I went through all of that. Am I living my dreams, or am I living my dreams through what my parents wanted for me or what other people around me wanted for me? So I had to push some of those things that were projected onto me that I felt like I had to take ownership of and do it in my life. And I have accomplished some of those things, but I had to get pushing myself out of that, that expectation and that validation and that feeling that I needed to do this or that, when sometimes what you need to do is just be still and just listen to your inner voice, because it will always tell you, like, girl, you're doing too much, or girl, you're not doing enough, or you need to be sleeping more. Your body will talk to you, your mind will talk to you, and it will tell you where you're really at in your life. And it'll tell you if you're too tired, physically tired, mentally tired, emotionally tired, spiritually tired, and you need to be doing something to pivot that, so that that stops happening and we stop having the burnout. So that's where I am in my life right now. I'm trying to stop from having the burnout. Mhm. Let's see what I missed. Sarah says, that's me, an overachiever. I'm a perfectionist. Everything has to go a certain way. I'm a schedule person. James says, watching football game too. Rilla says, I just put positive vibes in the air and move according with everything. Okay, Rilla. I can feel that. Miss Kim says, uh, no arguments. How are you? I'm doing amazing, Miss Kim. Now that I did some decluttering, I feel, I don't know about you guys, but when I get clutter removed from me, I feel like I have more peace. Like when my space is cleaner, more organized. I don't know, I feel like I can think, I can breathe better now. I don't know. Maybe it's my that perfectionism in me that things that I have to have things a certain way or it's not right. And now I feel like I have a free flow of ideas now because of clean and neat. I'm so type A personality. It's just that's just me. So what are you guys gonna be up to tomorrow? Anybody have any plans for their Sunday? My Sunday is gonna consist of um let's see. I have a party to go to tomorrow night. And Monday, I'm going to go to a hotel opening in my area, which I'm so excited about. They built a new hotel in my area, and I can't wait. I'm gonna vlog it and do a walkthrough, and hopefully, if that manager is there, like they said they will, I'll get to go into the rooms and do like a tour and stuff. You know how I usually do when I do like hotel reviews and stuff. So I'm excited about that part, and you know, every weekend that it's about food and what food we're going to eat, right? So I think I'm going to go and get a beef roast and put that in the crock pot after I go and do the things I have to do in the morning, go pick up that roast, put it in the crock pot, and let that beef roast go. So in the evening, when I come back after that party, then I can have my dinner. And that's about it for my Sunday. Usually, my weekends are always jam packed because you guys know how it is in Florida. We always got something going on because it's like the sun always has activities, right? The sun and the beach, it always brings some activities. If it's not just being a beach bum, it's hanging out with friends or my family or just by myself doing my thing or whatever it is. But one of these days, I'm going to get this tripod. I bought a tripod from Amazon. You guys, let me tell you this story time. It's been a disaster, okay? Okay, I call myself trying to improve my YouTube channel right over here. So I said I'm going to get myself a tripod so I can put my camera on. Now, I don't know what kind of tripod I ordered, but they sent me this rinky dink, um, I don't know, uh, like 49 cent um, tripod that when you stand it up, it like leans to the side. So there is absolutely no way I was going to put my expensive camera on that rinky dink 49 cent plastic tripod. So I'm back at square one. See, you guys learn a lesson from me. It doesn't pay to be cheap, okay? I was trying to take the cheap route and just said, I'm just gonna get anything. And what I have learned is to stop being cheap with things, especially things that you're gonna use and you need for a long time. Don't cut corners. the one that I wanted to get, a heavyweight, sturdy tripod that I could use to put my camera and other equipment on, is like $190. So I'm starting all over again. So hopefully I can send that ringy dink 49 cent plastic tripod back, and Amazon will refund my money, and I can put that towards the fund of getting myself a tripod. Ridiculous, right? But I honestly, I can't blame anybody but myself. I tried to take the cheap route, thinking, oh, it doesn't matter. I could get any kind of tripod, and that failed miserably. It failed miserably. It failed. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it failed miserably. I'm going to grill some wings tomorrow. Oh, that sounds really good, James. Really good. Miss Kim says I'm straightening up my side of the bedroom while my husband watches football all day and night, and I'm okay with it. Lisa, do not put that face up, Lisa. 49 cent. Yeah, I know. It was one of those Black Friday things that they're like, okay, because you bought all of this stuff, if you want to buy this tripod, it's like slashing prices and stuff. And I believed in the hype. Well, I think, how you convince yourself, oh, I think that will look real. Yeah, that will work. That will work. And then when it gets here, you're like, what was I thinking? Uh, mm, Miss Kim, Lisa, I need you guys to help me. Help me, please. Help my inner chiefness, okay? I need to stop activating. Realist says he tries to activate his cheapness at the right time. At the right time. I should at the right time. And that was not the right time. So here we are back to our original goal of back to saving for the one that I really need to get, that is not going to lean to the side. Yeah, we're not doing that again. So that's my story time. And that was a ghetto story time too. Yeah, that was ghetto, but that's what it was. Marlon, I'm gonna say what it is every time. I was being cheap, and I paid for it dearly. So now I gotta send it back. I gotta pay out of my own pocket to return it, and still gotta start at zero. So with the lesson to all of my gems, don't be a cheapskate when it comes to your electronics or something that you're gonna really need. Buy quality, okay? Don't be cheap like Marlene, okay? Don't be cheap. Even though I do. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I like it. Your girl loves a deal. And I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try where I can to cut corners. Yeah. Mhm. Marlene's gonna try to be cheap every time. I'm gonna see what I can get away. Well, I think that's similar quality. I know I'm not the only one. Come on, say I'm not the only one. Lisa says, I want a microphone arm. I have the same issue as you. Can't have something cheap holding up something expensive. You can't. You can't. There's no way around it. I'm telling you guys, please listen to me. Content creators, not content creators. If it's something that you really want, you're really gonna use, hold off, save up, and get what you really want. And don't get something and then you're like, this is terrible, and then you're going to be complaining about it, and then other people are going to have to hear you whining about how crappy it is. So don't do it. That's my ghetto story time. Hey Dee Dee, how are you doing? Yeah. I'm not ending. I'm not ending right now. I'm not ending. I did say 45 minutes, but you know how it usually goes. You say 45 minutes, and 45 minutes turns into an hour. So I'm gonna still be here for another at least 10 more minutes. Um, Brilla says nothing wrong with a little bargain shop. I see bargain is one thing, realist. Bargain is one thing. But how about when you're just a cheapskate? See, that's the thing. And I get it from my mother and I get it from, other relatives. And it never goes away, It never goes away. I'm always going to be the 10th child, and I have to remind myself that I don't have to count pennies anymore. I can actually buy myself something nice. And I'm still trying to work on that. And it's really hard for me to spend money on things if I feel like I can get a better deal. But I'm also trying to remember that you wind up spending two or three times, getting cheaper quality stuff or things that is just not quality at all, and then they break, and then you have to rebuy. Whereas if you just waited patiently, saved the money, and bought what you actually wanted, then you wouldn't have that predicament. So, I'm saying the things in my head out loud that I should have thought about before I was trying to be cheap and bootleg. So that's what it is. uh, Dee Dee says, so true. I saved up weeks for my Dell laptop and I love it. It was so worth it. Awesome, Dee Dee. I'm frugal on certain levels, but there are some things I will not cut the cost on. Yeah, yeah, I understand that. Yeah, sometimes it's an investment. Yeah, and the things that's an investment, like ourselves, everybody. Who do I need to be inspiring and motivating today? Like you're your biggest investment. So if there's something that you need for yourself, whatever that is, like for me, uh, y'all gonna laugh at me and think that I'm absolutely crazy, but I was wearing the same eyeglasses for so many years, like fixing them, doing all kinds of things when it was like, Marlene, come on. Like, what are you doing? There's a difference between being frugal and being cheap. And I think I'm going to save that for my other channel when I do the Financial Fridays with Lisa. So I think I want to talk about that frugal, being the difference in frugal and cheap, and yeah, I'm gonna leave that there, and I'll save that for when Lisa and myself do that on our Financial Fridays. Oh, I think 2 weeks from now, Lisa's turn, and then so probably a month from now, that will be on my Marlene Motivates channel. See what I missed. Miss Kim says, I like getting the best quality on liquidation because they're trying to get rid of inventory to make room before the next model. Oh, Dee Dee, I have multiple channels. I have multiple channels. Yes, honey. Your girl I'm a hustler. I'm definitely, my Caribbean blood is definitely activated. You know how they always say, like, Jamaicans have 17 jobs and stuff like that. I I remember when I was younger, that used to get me upset when people would say that, but I can't lie to you guys. Like I tried to deny it, but I do have like 17 jobs. Like not like work, but I mean with different things that I'm involved in. I literally have like 17 things that I'm involved in. It's like put on your hat, put on your pants, put on your coat, garden, you know, Do it all, right? That's your girl. Yes, I'm a hustler. I wish you wouldn't have let me get a day off yesterday. Really, Lisa? You wanted me to go for it? Oh, you needed a push. You should have said that. I didn't want to be what do you call it? I didn't want to be one of those persons, Lisa, to be like demanding. I didn't want to be demanding or rude. I thought maybe you had like some family over or something like that. But now that I know that you said you needed a push, trust me, this is the last time, Lisa. So I hope you enjoyed your time off cuz you're not going to get any more time off with me. Dee Dee says nothing wrong with working for what you want. I do multiple things as well. Yeah. I like to inspire other people not to be as crazy as me because I think I'm on a different level with all the things that I have myself involved in. But just trying to encourage people to do some things for themselves, and if it's something that you want to go and do it, go get it. Yeah, all that. Yeah. Thank you so much, James. Lisa says, in a kind of way, I need an accountability buddy. Okay, Lisa, now I know. Now I know. Now I know. So I sure will, Lisa. I will be I'll be hitting you up on IG, and we'll talk about some things. I'm here to support as well. Encourage you guys. And I know I've been here rambling for the past hour or so, but all of it to say, if there's something that you want to do in your life, to go for it. Whatever that may be for you. From the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, if it's something you want to do with your hair or your skin or your body. Maybe you want to lose weight, or you want to gain weight, or you want to work on some things for to heal some things from your inner child, or maybe giving yourself, maybe starting your business, or maybe elevating your business or your brand, or just being happier in your life, whatever it is you want to do, you know. Um, we're gonna have more conversations like that over here. I was thinking about bringing some of my former stuff, like some story time stuff, over here now. For Life with Marlene, when I do like some chit chats about stuff, talk about things that's going on in my life, and like not sugar coated, sweet, like the raw, like, the times where you just feel however I'm feeling, whether I'm up or I'm down, I'm discouraged, I'm procrastinating. We're going to talk about all of those things because that's just Marlene. And I have thought about sharing some other things that I'm involved in, but I'll wait and see what the spirit says, and then we'll go from there. But I wanted to thank you guys for supporting this conversation. It's been fun. We should do more of these chit chats on Saturday nights. And if there's anybody who is feeling uh, discouraged, or feeling some type of way or whatever, don't listen to the outside. Don't listen to other people. Really think about yourself and what you personally need, whether you're a content creator, you're not a content creator, whether you're working for a job, or you are self-employed. Wherever you find yourself, I just want you to find yourself happy. That's it. That's it, and that's all. Okay, everybody. I'm going to get out of here. Let's see. Thank you so much for dropping those links, James. I really appreciate it. Rilla says, you ever thought about a late night edition chat? Hmm. Well, what time are you thinking, Realist? Late night edition. Like a chit chats like this, but late night? That's something that probably that could definitely work. Late night. When you say late night, what is late night? Because there's old lady edition like me that thinks late night is 11 p.m. Or do you mean like 2 a.m., 3 a.m.? I don't know what you guys are thinking, but let me know as usual in the comments. Shout out to everybody who came through. I really appreciate you guys. Shout out to Joe and Lisa and Realist One and Sirius, James and Lara. Uh, who else did I miss? Uh, Lisa and Dee Dee and Miss Kim. And even though she's not here, I'm always going to shout her out. Boss Life Online, Friends with Super Channels, Geo Vlogs H Town, all of those things. Team Bill with Geo. Yeah. And oh, Oliver's and Sirius. Thank you guys always for your support, everybody. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming through this evening. Yep. Let's see. Oh, let's see what I missed. Man, YouTube don't let you be great. It only pops up on the screen like 10 seconds. James says you're welcome. Early late night. Okay, realist. Great stream, Marlene. Thank you. Miss Kim, you're laughing. Yeah, something like 11, 12. Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good. 11 or 12. I gotta see, cause you guys know I have old lady vibes. You know, I'll talk all that stuff. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a late night, and then I'll get busy doing something, and be like, and I'll be snoring by 10 p.m. You guys remember when I was doing that stream a few weeks ago? And next thing I know, I was fast asleep on my own live. So we'll see. I'll try. At least I know we'll try at least 2 times a month. We'll try 2 times late night and 2 times regular time so that those who like, about this time, they'll be happy. And those who like later will be happy as well. So we'll try it and we'll see how it goes. I think I'll save the late night ones for the one like 11, 12. I'll save that for more adult conversations, and then the earlier ones we'll just talk about whatever. So a little bit of mix it up. So we'll start doing some probably some story times or some things like that. Late night chit chat, things like that stuff. Hope you guys have enjoyed tuning in. Thank you so much for being a supporter of mine. Let's see. Dee Dee says this was nice. Realist says at least you're honest. Realist, that's one thing that you're gonna know about me today, tomorrow, and forever. Marlene is always gonna be honest about things. James says, Marlene tries to go to bed before the chickens. Go to roost. James, hush. Dee Dee says, I'm typically in bed by 8 p.m. and I'm up so early. 3 a.m.? What? Dee Dee, you're up at 3 a.m.? Oh, you beat me. I usually wake up at 5 a.m. Yes, thank you guys. Miss Kim says, I have to tell Shannon, don't you? Oh, Lord, here we go. Miss Kim, don't start no mess. Don't be messy, okay? Because I want to, you can record this if you want to. What is Sure Shannon gonna do, okay? That's what I have to say. Tell Sir Shannon what is he gonna do? Okay? Nothing. All right? Rilla says, "Dang." Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some more adult conversations in the late night. You know, between 11 midnight, somewhere around there, and then yeah, and we'll do the early ones. Like, what time did I start this one? I started by 8. Yeah, like I started like 8:15, 8:20, something like that. Yeah. So, Miss Kim, you know it's true. So I'm gonna get off of here and stop gabbing, 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 because you guys know your girl Marlene can talk your ear off. I thank you guys so much for your support. Um, and I'm trying to decide if I want to do a looping stream and where I want to do a looping stream. Uh, I'll think about it, and if you guys see it pop up, at least give it a like, guys. Likes help the channel. And if you're new here, feel free to subscribe. I am Life with Marlene, your Florida vlogger, and soon to come more lifestyle content. We're shifting, we're growing, and we're elevating the brand. So thank you guys, and make sure you check out all of my amazing mods in blue that are content creators. Lisa J. Stocks, Realist One here. He wasn't in the building, but I'm always going to shout him out. Nate the Great Podcast 2.0. Thrive and Glow with Joe, Lisa J. Stocks. Who did I miss? Oh, Lara was in here. And also shout out to all of my amazing supporters. Thank you, Sirius and James. And thank you guys. And oh, and I forgot Dee Dee. Um, motivated 20 at 10. She has an amazing channel. If you like a channel that's more spiritual in nature, go check out her content. So I will check you guys. And if you guys see a live pop up, if you're still awake, come through and chit chat in the comments. If not, it's cool. Thanks for your support.